G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. And today's demonstration is a follow-on from a live stream where I'm joined by Wendi O'Brien from Artista 365, and I'll put an info card link where we talk about the different experiences between artists versus student quality art supplies. Wendi and I went away and conducted a few experiments or examples, and we came back together on our live stream and explained our findings. In my experiment, I used colour pencil, watercolour pencil, watercolour paint, acrylic paint and oil paint. And for this demonstration, I don't want to put emphasis on the brand as much as the quality of the art supplies that I used. So first up here, I used coloured pencil, and it was immediately obvious the differences between student and artist quality. I didn't enjoy using the student quality because no matter how I used this pencil, I tried very hard with my usual blending techniques and layering techniques, and just couldn't get the vibrancy and the application in comparison to the artist quality. As opposed to the artist quality, I was able to blend, mix and layer beautifully and in quicker time, and so much more saturation. So my thinking here was, if I were a newbie with coloured pencil and couldn't decide, and budget was first on my list, I would definitely invest in a small set, say maybe 12 or 24 pencils, or even a handful of excellent quality pencils, and always a quality surface, rather than a ton of 72 or 120 low quality pencils. So following that, my next exercise, I played with watercolour pencils. This was a slightly different experience because I chose the same manufacturers for both student and artist quality watercolour pencil, and found little difference in the outcome. Which was interesting. I found the process slightly different in saturation. For example, the student quality, I found I had to apply more layers in comparison to the artist pencil. And another difference here is that the student quality watercolor pencil has more binder and in it, so therefore not as archival as the artist grade, which makes a difference when you're wanting to sell your work. However, I found in my experience using the watercolour pencils was quite enjoyable one, and I wasn't really fighting with both grades of media, which was a real plus. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. And then my next example was using acrylics, watercolour and oil paints. Again, I had that same experience as with the watercolour pencil. However, there was a difference between the student and the artist quality. Again, the difference here is the pigment to binder ratio. So with the group of paints, I found student quality. I found the student quality more binder than pigment, and the artist quality more pigment than binder. Whilst I got the outcome I was looking for both, the process was different again. For example, mixing and the application on the surface. I found with the student quality I had to apply more layers and more effort. And again, the opposite with the artist quality. So when you're selecting paints, for example, in particular, of course, watercolour, acrylic, oil paints, I would say purchase maybe 6 to 12 tubes, but maybe, and not even that. And I would probably purchase mostly maybe the primary colours, say with burnt umber, white and black just for oils and acrylics, but not for watercolor, and learn how to mix colors, and then you're off and away. So if you know how to color mix, you can actually make so many colors. So with all of these mediums, I would certainly invest in a superior surface, and that would be my recommendation regardless, whether you're purchasing student quality or artist quality. And another thing with this demonstration or this experiment, and I was also able to identify a couple of things. I mean, for example, say one thing to consider, do you want this piece to be archival and your artwork to stand the test of time? So this is a question that you have to ask yourself right from the very beginning. And if budget is not an option, then I would invest in high quality art supplies. The experience is so much better, which of course and includes the surface, for example the canvas and the paper, light fast paint, with any of the mediums of your choice, of course. And then on the other hand, if you're working on a budget and you're not selling your work, then I would ensure the surface be of high quality and purchase the best you can afford on the mediums, including the brushes. So in the end, it comes down to this. If you were to ask me, would you recommend artist or student quality? I would say buy the best that you can afford and just go from there. I mean, above all, just to enjoy yourself and keep on practicing. And who knows, you may discover a technique all of your own, and that can get you the results that you're looking for. So if this has been the first time you've visited and would like to view more of my videos, please consider subscribing and clicking that like button. I occasionally share ideas and painting techniques and live stream from time to time. And don't forget to click the bell icon, that way you don't miss out on any videos as I upload them. So until the next time, bye for now.